You're watching Cheery TV.
Howdy, howdy, everybody at home, and welcome back to At the VRKshop. At the VRKshop. At the VRKshop, yeah. We are here to have fun and be productive, as anyone else would be in this universe. And what better way to do it than coming on down to the VRKshop and having ourselves a good time and making the greatest accessory that has ever existed for a table, right? Because last time we made a table for my sister. And fun fact, they got it, and you know what? They loved it. It's not at all like what I did, but the measurements were just correct. Everything worked out flawlessly, and now we need to make an accessory for said table. And what better to do than something we've already got a very good reference for right here, the chair, ladies and gentlemen. We got to make a chair, because what's the point of a table if you can't sit at it, can't eat at it, you can't throw stuff at it from like a sitting position right next to it, you know? Come on, guys, agree with me, audience. Imagine that was a soundboard, that'd be so funny. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen at home, because this is going to be quite an adventure. So let's get to the drawing phase, shall we? Wipe this schmutz off here. We're not here to talk. We're here to design. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything too extravagant. I can't imagine. I don't really actually. What's a good measurement for like somewhere to just plonk that booty down? We kind of have an idea of how much we need it to be measured out, because this is about a width of a person. I can't really read that. It's a little more than this. This is 16, so it's like 18 inches. A solid. I hate earbuds. I hate them. Needs to be an 18 by 18 box, like a flat thing. And then the legs, they do need to come up a little bit. You don't want to. If the table was 3 feet up, you don't want to be a foot off the ground, you know? Come on, come back to me. 19 inches off the ground. So basically, gives you like a foot of space for your own self. So we need these guys to be 19 inches. And then the width doesn't matter too much, as long as it's not too thick. You don't want it to be too thick. Then we come to the back of the chair, right? This thing needs to have a back, as most chairs should. Like one of these sort of backs to it. We could add some long things in the middle. That's the preferred chair. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but maybe we'll see. We'll see. This would also need to be around the same. If you look at it from like the legs to that, it's about the same, if not a little smaller, actually. So we're just going to do another 19 inches there. And then that's by 18. So I got 19 by 18 going that way. And then it can be pretty, it isn't to be too thick. It could probably be about the thickness of the leg once we get there, like how it is there. So, and then these are equal. Perfect. Mon ami, we have our drawing. This is going to be the best dang table I've ever. Chair. Folks at home, who's excited to start? I know I am. Let's get to the delivery phase of this operation. So we need a lot of stuff. We need plenty of delicious, equitable, bountiful stuff. I need a pencil. So let's see. So this, I don't even know what is it. How thick is this? What is this? That's like the tiniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, maybe go a little thicker. Yeah, I like that. So let's get 3 of these, because we're gonna have to do thing, and it's by 48. So honestly, we can just cut it in half. We can cut it in half, and then that would be 6. That would be 6 of the 18. So then we need to cut one into a foot and slam that in the middle, and then that could be like the frame for the top. There we go. I like that. Okay, so let's get started with that. Let's not overwhelm ourselves here. So let's get that made. So let's start with that, and then we will work in the inside ones as well. So this should be pretty simple, honestly. This really shouldn't be that tough. We just need the saw. I know usually wood is for some reason a little smaller than it normally says it is, but in this world, at the VRKshop, you can trust our measurements. They are exactly accurate, and this is 4 feet. So we just need half of this. So let's actually keep that on there. And we just need there. There's too many lines now. Okay, I don't know what this is terrible. Let's go up here. That's like something I could work with, potentially. It doesn't have to be super good on the top bit there, because that can just mean we kind of curved it, and we can say that was on purpose. So that's good. So we have that, and this will be the backing of it. So we just need to cut. This is the easiest cut known to man. And link over there. Let's just, I'm just going to go right for it. So I'm still really bad at sawing stuff, but with a cut as easy as it is to make there we go. We hold them up side by side, we push them down. One is a little longer, which is what I was afraid of, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's homemade. If they don't make something with a fault in it, they can assume that you bought it from like a Home Depot, at which point, why even had made a special thing at all? So again, it needs to be 18 inches long. These, I guess I should measure that. I'm just gonna mark a foot, because I already have it here. And I don't feel like putting it back once I take it off. These should be 3 inches long. And they're not, because the world is a liar and it's cruel to everybody. So this is 2.5 inches long, wide. So that's pull out the calculator here. And that's 2.5, which means it's times 2 to get the 5. Then we need 18 inches, so it's gotta be 13 inches of space on that thing right there. Ridiculous. We need 1 more inch on that line. Stupid tape. Please, one at least half decent line. That's good. That's pretty good. Alright, let's cut that. Because then that is going to go right in between them to make the back of the chair. That looks pretty good. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and that's pretty flat. That is pretty dang flat. If you ask me, I'd say that's flat. So now, all we got to do is nail them together, because this is going to go right in there, this is going to go right in there, and then we have at least the basics of the back. While it's not on, I probably want to add at least a couple of extra supports there, because what's the point of a back if it's mostly hollow? That piece of garbage there, I give that to my least favorite visitors. Because at the VRKshop, we have plenty of visitors, because everyone's interested in what's going on. But sometimes we have to say, go away, because we don't like you. So let's get some nails in this thing. This side was a little bigger, if I remember, so I'm okay with it being a little out like that. I mainly just need this to be level. This needs to be the most level thing that we have. So let's push. That's not even close to flush with the table, I don't think. No. How the hell am I going to do this? This is what the cool kids do. Alright, where's my pencil? It's like cooking, you know? In cooking, you don't cook without a cutting board. Is this the right piece of wood? Yes, sir! White could be fine. I want something that's bright so I can tell what is happening. So we're just going to get a really saturated bright green. And boom. There we go. So now we have our own little green screen. Oh, that would be so nice to have a little green screen going right back there. Oh, that would be awesome. So now we'll be able to see where exactly we are lined up. That looks great. That looks phenomenal. It looks exactly where it needs to be. It's a little lopsided, but very, very slightly. And again, it's not a mistake. It's a mess up. And mess ups are part of life. Can I paint the table? No. This is going to be an interesting nailing situation, because I think this is... Yeah, that wouldn't really reach it. So I don't know how... These things are the most useless devices. Never use these. They're not helpful in any way. It's gonna look a little weird, folks, but this is how the professionals nail things. We're gonna go right through the side here. What the hell? Unbelievable. The nerve of some chairs, man. I'm just gonna wedge that nail right in there now. I thought I bent it inwards like that. This is not super great, but it's fine. I just care about it being deliciously attached. As long as the bottom is level, so that way you can actually, like, have it, like, connect to the chair, then we're fine. And it is fine, because look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It stands up perfectly on its own. It is very lopsided. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That is character. Character, everybody. It's character. So now we just need I'm not making it inside for that. You're out of your mind. I'd have to, like, measure for that. I could just take this green, saw out the space, but I kind of like it like this. I think this will work. I think this will be okay. So now we have our cutting board. Place the cutting board back underneath our table. And now we have the backing of our chair, which we will just clamp in place so we don't lose it. So now we need to do the base. I think the base is the smarter play to go first because we need to get that figured out. So let's get some bologna. Ring bologna? Yucky. Oscar Mayer, please. We need 18 by 18, so a big piece. Like, these are not big enough. Plywood. We're not making a chair out of plywood. You're out of your mind. What would make the most sense is to cut 3 of these into one big thing and nail them together. Yeah, that's a good thickness, I think. I think that's a pretty fair thickness. Yeah, we just need to get... So this should be... Tape measure. This should be 6, unless they lied to me again, in which case I really hate woodworkers. Woodworkers are terrible. Why are they always half an inch off in the thickness? How is that? That does not save anybody. That does not help anybody. The timing of the... Okay, so that's 5.5, which is terrible. Actually, let me make sure, because after it kind of got wonked up, it might not be 18 inches anymore. Yeah, from the bottom, it's like 17 3/4. Okay, so now we have new measurements. We need everything to be 17 3/4. So we have currently 5.5 times 3, which is 16.5. So we somehow need to get an extra 1 1/4 measurement onto that to get it to be equal to the point where we can attach it to our base of the chair. This is misery. I'm in misery. Oh, the misery. Okay, it's fine though. We can do this. The legs are easy. If I can just cut this into the right shape, add an extra inch from the stuff over there, I think we're in business. I should nail these together now. I'm innovating. All right, I'm innovating. Why wait to hammer when you can do it right away, and then you just have one big piece of wood to work with, right? It's exactly what I was hoping to do, except now I'm doing it. I'm making it myself. This is the woodworking prowess that people wish they... I'm not giving up. I'm just really thinking about giving up. And if this earbud falls out of my ear one more time, I'm going to shoot somebody. Folks at home, you didn't hear that. That was not a threat onto anybody but myself, and as such, you should treat it as private information. Never go sharing that to anyone in the public. Please, I beg you. But now we can just do it on this really funked up piece of thing here. Okay, at least those two. Those two are lined up very well there, but also... Somehow it doesn't say the same for here. Maybe I'm starting to understand why they don't do what I'm trying to do right now. Get ourselves another nail and just wham it. I think we're just going to sclammy it. There we go. So now we have those two connected. Let's get one more nail. That's pretty good. Oh. Excuse me. Gotta get around here real quick. Yeah, it's good. That looks fantastic. Okay. I'm getting a different nail. Out of your mind. Trying to get both. There we go. Wow, rockabye baby, huh? Okay, there we go. So we have most, quote that, most of the work done. We now need to measure this out to 18 inches, or 17, I guess. It can still be even around the board. This should only be 16.5 inches long. So this should be like a fair amount. Yeah, like that's not the same at all. We can't have that in this household. For now, it can stay, because I no other options. You're like, gosh, dig it out, my thingy. Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to be turning my back to you again. At the VRKshop, we mean business. And when business goes bad, I get mad. Please excuse any hostility that has partaken today's excursion of the woodworking arts. But please know, if you get in my way, I will kill you. 17 3/4, that's like here. That didn't work at all, and that's terrible. That's equally as these pencils suck. They got it. Who said flat, weird pencil is the way to go? That is good. That's good, and that will be our baseline to cut from, I think. Okay, we have a long cut ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be ceremonious, serendipitous, even. I'm excited for it. And again, is that good? Does that look good? How good does that look? How good is it? Because we can always turn back. Looking at it, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy. No, it's a little slanted. It's a little slant. Oh! Unexpected consequences. You didn't see that coming somehow. I have to be honest. I don't know how. I didn't see that coming. Wow. Okay, well. Guess we just keep going. This is genius, alright? We're not going to put our hand by the saw, but we're going to use our hands to basically guide it into the correct spot for the next. This is going to be the worst table, chair, ride or die. I'm a genius. This is going to be where the back goes to it. This will be a curved chair. I'm a genius. We need an extra inch and so forth off of this. How do people, like, actually put things next to each other? Like, in the real world? This shit's impossible. It shouldn't be so Frugality! I'm going to strangle your cousin into a meatball if you do not comply. You! Meatball cousin. That's what it comes down to. Sorry it had to be this way, but you asked for it. There, that's fine. That'll work. That'll work just for at least the measuring. What am I doing? Why do I need to measure? I don't need to do that. I mean, I could do it for this, I guess. So, like, we're looking for a cut, like, around there. And then yeah, that was so freaking stupid. I just need to get 1.25 inches like this. Ladies and gentlemen, at the VRKshop, we allow anybody to do a VRK, which is why there's plenty of idiots here. Just making that clear. And yes, I am one of those idiots, but that is just the price we pay for a good time. Right there. Perfect. Actually perfect. Okay. That's all we need. We just need to cut this off, and then this off. We nail it to this, and then we can at least say we have the bottom done. And again, we might make this curved, so just be prepared for this to look terrible. Not too bad, not too bad, not too shabby. And now this is where things actually get pretty important. It's pretty solid. Yeah, run it. Wait, is it getting smaller? It is getting smaller. We redo it. It was a little curved. Pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. I am innovating every... I immediately said that as I f***ed it up royally. It's fine. Curved chair. It'll be fine. Please, someone else agree with me before I start to cry. We're going from For some reason, we could just go through that way, but we're going for the same sort of... Oh, yeah, pull that out, pull that out, pull that out. Pull that out, please, please, Mama. Mama, you gotta pull that out. Mama, come on. Don't do this to me. That was terrible. Why did it move? Come out. Come out from hiding. Please. Come on, just... No, don't go further in, you stupid son of a... What kind of world am I living in? How do I fix this? How the fuck do you fix... How the fuck do you fix this? It's fine. It's barely off. No one will know. I didn't even check to see if it was the correct measurement. But looking at it now, push out a little more. It actually is. Wow. Okay. That's pretty exciting. Oh, we want to put it like this to cover up our errors with the nails. I'm a genius. I'm a gamer and also a woodworking savant. Oh, that looks so good, dude. This looks fantastic. Wow. Dude, we're making a chair. Everything's finally falling into place. Look at this thing. Now listen, I know this could look better. I'm pretty dang happy with this. We just need legs. We just need legs. And legs are easy. Because legs basically come in the mail. This one can make way with smaller ones. We'll do 2x2. We'll do 2x2. Give me this. So these are going to be our legs. And they're going to be 2 feet off the ground. I don't care anymore. How does one mark a 2-inch pole when the thing is 2 inches? Like that, I guess. That's a little off, so I'm not going to do that one. Because again, this needs to be nice and level. The table was beautifully level. That's even worse. That's terrible. Right in between those 2 lines. I'm going to cut right in between those 2 lines. That was pretty damn cool. We're cutting right in between these 2 lines, making them nice and... They need to have... They should have a saw with a level in it that like balances out, so you know that you have an even hand on the saw. Because right now this could be really wrong. I don't think it was, but it could have been really wrong. Smack those together. Look at that. One's a little off, but again, what's a chair if it's not rickety on one side? You know, you always have the one leg that's slightly smaller than the rest. That's a design purpose. It's a design feature. It's not a bug. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Fantastic. Let's get these nailed to the dang bottom of this thing. And like, it holds itself down, basically. Who needs a vise? This is going to be a really nice chair. This is the last step. We're basically done. We just have to paint it afterwards. I love painting. Wind up the corner there. You will not best me. I'm a genius. Hold on. Actually, a freaking genius. Get the nail in there already. There we go. Because now, once I get it where I want it to go, I just smack it with the hammer. And there we go. It's attached. Oh, it's attached. Oh, yeah. We're so smart here. That's the wrong way, I think. Yeah. I don't think there's any getting it out, though. No one will know. Get another one. Needs to go like a bit more out. There we go. Wait, that's wrong too. No one needs to know. Just as long as it's level, it doesn't matter where it is on the chair. I think we've all learned that today. But yeah, so that's a little danger. Don't have babies around this. Don't have children around my chairs. All right, that's lesson 1. Probably should have done it a little further out if I wanted to curve it. It's fine. It's curved enough. I think they got the natural curves. No, we don't need any wood-based surgeries today. Don't need no sap in your legs. No sap injections. Because we have our table. Chair. The legs could have been better. I will admit that. But if I set that down correctly, it would sit, and it would probably be pretty damn level. We save our leveling for the very end. We want to know that this guy's level. We'll find out later. What color do we want this chair to be? The table was like a black, just black. I think a little bit of blue in there too. Nice deep blue. I think a nice deep blue. Da-da-da-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Goo-goo-goo. Hey, where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? This isn't what it painted nothing. What the hell? There we go. Blue Guard Q Kazoo is now a chair table. I was right the first time. This is a fantastic chair. Some could say the best. Ignore that. It's again, it's a feature. It's a little high. I think 5 inches more off the ground might have been a really stupid idea, but that's pretty dang good. This is a moment that everyone has been waiting for. Are we level? My scientists say absolutely it is. I'm gonna bend down. I'm gonna keep my face level with the level, and we're gonna see together that this is, which one am I looking for? This one. Level! It's actually perfectly level. I can't believe these things. I just can't. Got the ricket. Got the two-sided ricket that every good chair has a two-sided ricket. I think this was a huge success, ladies and gentlemen. I think this was one of the greatest successes I've ever had. Whew, okay, sorry to bathroom break right at the end of the episode, everybody, but I just needed to, I gotta get that out of me. So I'm gonna take a seat, and I have to thank you all for what. Ow! God! Oh, real funny, huh? You're real funny for that one, huh? Well, luckily we already figured out the solution to this. Yeah, that's right. Get it out of here. It doesn't exist anymore. And you know what? we can honestly make this like a good gaming set. That's funny. Here, we'll have that right on there, just to have the green screen there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for watching today. This has been an absolute blast at the workshop, as it always is. And as I take a seat, oh, and you all remember, just who pays for this company? No one. So, thank you all, and yeah, bye now. Damn God.